Improper waste segregation and management are one of the hideous everyday practices of the residents of Barangay San Vicente, Angono, Rizal. This everyday practice can cause huge effect on the environment and to the people around it. There are several reasons and causes why the improper disposal, segregation, and waste management is happening. Lack of public awareness, or more particularly, lack of understanding within enterprises and poor attitudes is one of the primary causes of inadequate waste management. When something has served its purpose no longer, it is frequently disposed of carelessly. The factor is connected to the previous one since some people might desire to continue breaking the law in order to save money. Because it violates legal and environmental rules, illegal trash sites or fly tipping are obviously less expensive than authorized waste disposal. When either of them is contaminated with hazardous materials as a result of inappropriate waste disposal, soil, water, or air pollution can all consume. This was a negative impact of marine life and wildlife as well as having a large greenhouse gas effect. In addition to this, incorrect garbage disposal can harm people's health because it has been linked to a number of illness and in some cases, fatalities over the years. The researcher interviewed some informant in Barangay San Vicente, Angono, Rizal to know the reason why they stopped on doing segregation and proper disposal and keep on their wrongdoings despite the knowledge of vulnerability of the residents and environment to its effect. Various suggestions and solutions will be discussed. Residents in Barangay San Vicente, Angono, Rizal are used to segregate their waste and dispose it properly after the Ordinance Number 372 or improper disposal of garbage in public places and Ordinance Number 08561 or solid waste management came into effect. Proper waste management were observed and seen in the community. The effects of disposing waste improperly was clearly explained to the residents. Plugs in the canals are gone and flooding stops in the areas that are vulnerable to floods. The municipal once again implemented the Ordinance Number 11618 or prohibiting the use of plastic bags in public market. This is the regulating or banning of non-recyclable plastics. This is a repeated reminder until people realize that plastics and styrofoams are harmful to our environment that can cause flooding and destruction of our natural resources. This is following the YES program of Governor Nini Inares and Zero Basura ng Mag-ama together with the program of Mayor Vice Jerry Calderon and Mayor Jeremy Calderon to protect and love our environment. But after the several years, the disposal of garbage back again to the old habits and there was a huge garbage blockage in the canal. The government do nothing nor impose punishment to those who are violating the municipal ordinance. One of the informants of this study was the landlady of the apartment in Tindala Street, Barangay San Vicente. She said that proper waste disposal and segregation was being observed by her family because of being disciplined in their nature, but her apartment is one who always receive complaint from the neighborhood and the LGU. This is because massive improper waste disposal and segregation were seen in front of her apartment. Her stand on this was, it is her tenant's fault not to listen to her, especially to the municipal. Even though she imposed many punishment to those violators of the segregation, the improper disposal continues. Lastly, the disposal area itself is seen as the hideous things because the waste is not properly disposed and piles in the floor. There's also have residents around the disposal area for collecting things that they can also sell to the junk shop and earn money. Can also contribute to the spread of waste in the area because they are able to find some things. This bad habit and practices were observed by the local households in the area of the study. Locals of Barangay San Vicente are the main responsible in this huge problem. One of the key actors of these practices are the tenants of the apartments who are not really lives in Angono. Many of them are from Manila and other municipalities and provinces. The common experience of the residents in Barangay San Vicente, according to the many informants of the study, they all say that lack of time management and being busy in their work encourage them not to dispose and segregate their waste properly. They also have a complaint on the LGU's garbage collector that when they use to segregate their waste when collecting the garbage bin, they are witnessing the non-proper segregation of the LGU's garbage collector itself. The segregated garbage were seen dumped in one truck, meaning their effort seems useless because of this. And since they seen how the segregated garbage was being collected, they have now the courage not to dispose and segregate their waste properly. The mayor explained that there was a shortage of dump truck in municipality also to the barangay. That is why this concern is happening. But she also explained that the municipal coordinator to the waste management is still doing their best to follow the segregation rules. Moreover, the assurance from the municipal mayor can encourage the residents to do again the proper waste disposal and segregation. Also knowing that the implementation of the said ordinance is still ongoing, another factor that can encourage the residents to change their old ways was the health problems that will possibly get, especially when the water and air is totally polluted, not only the children but also to the adults. The regulation or policy process approach in human environmental approach is the applied approach in everyday life practices of the informants, a core overtime between public policies and surroundings actors, events, context, and outcomes. The Angono Municipal Ordinance 372 for improper disposal of garbage in public ordinance and Ordinance number 08561 Solid Waste Management and Ordinance number 11618 prohibiting the use of plastic bags in public markets helps the national government in sustaining the environment by making more visible rules in specific local government. And it is the role of the LGUs to protect the environment because the small things that are they doing will have a huge impact to avoid ecological imbalance. The landlady named Lorena Sanina of Karel Wellborn apartment is truly the law-abiding citizen when it comes to proper disposal and segregating of waste. It is seen that she is always cleaning her tenants' waste that is improperly segregated. The apartment is 4-year-old and a lot of tenants are improved for the reason that the place is near to their workplace. The municipal mayor, Honorable Jeremy Calderon, was a two-term mayor from 2019 to 2022 and 2022 to present. He is well known for her environment advocacy here in Angono. The municipal mayor, Honorable Jeremy